another video this morning. I'm sitting here thinking, when I was raising my kids and I would read stories to them, they would always say, I'm that character, I'm this character. Well, when we have stories that we read, or we read stories, we often identify with characters. They become archetypes in the collective consciousness, kind of like. I remember in my early years of having mental illness, and I would read something and I would tell about it and I would explain how I related to it. My ex's family, oh, she thinks all things she reads are about her. She's like psychotic. She thinks every book she reads is about her because they didn't understand about archetypes and identifying with what you read in a personal way. So, no, I don't think all books are about myself, but there are certain characters in books that ring true, like Pearl in Hester Prynne's daughter Pearl in Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Scarlet Letter. She was the child born of the illicit relationship between the pastor and Hester Prynne. So she was like a wild child. So I was born from an illicit relationship, and as I came into a young adult woman, I was a wild child. So I'm a Pearl, and I'm also, because of being a wild child, I never committed any physical sins, but my emotions were out there for different men and stuff. It was very embarrassing now that I'm a mature adult. Anyway, where was I going with this? So, because of community, because of being misbehaving with my words and thoughts and sharing them with the wrong people in a small community, I became ostracized, and that's been my cross to bear. So I identify with the woman at the well. So the woman at the well in the Bible story, Jesus comes to the well, and she's at the well at noontime because it's so hot during the day. She can only go to the well when nobody else is there because the community shuns her. So they don't go to the well at noontime. It's too hot. So that's when the people who have bad reputations go, and that's where Jesus meets her, at the well. So Jesus is there for the women who society shuns. He doesn't want them being stoned, but they are perennially stoned regardless with words and actions, but that's not what Jesus wants. But anyway, that's who I identify with, the women at the well and Pearl. Thanks for listening.